Hello everyone, welcome to another one of Studio Central's live Facebook art demos. We are using the mic again. I didn't check the settings before I started, so hopefully it's gonna work. And I didn't turn the echo all the way up, in which case, welcome from the caves. But I don't think I have it on, so we're good. So we are here at Studio Central, which is an urban art studio that you can come to in downtown Winnipeg, and we have the art supplies you can use to make any art you want. So for those that can't be here in person or want to join us outside of our regular hours, we have these lives for you. So we are here at Studio Central, but also what is attached to Studio Central is Upbeat Artworks, which is our art gallery of alumni artworks. So since we have the opportunity to be here, I'm gonna flip the camera around, take you over there, and Kate is going to read one of our artist bios, and we'll show off some of their work. Hello, everyone. Why is everyone dodging the camera? Kate, I'm here.
Hello. Oh.
Do you want me to hold it for you?
I can hold it.
Okay.
I remember I need to hold it
A little further away, yeah, because I have the sensitivity up.
Okay.
Yeah.
What we're doing here today, I have an email glimpse into what we have next week. We will show new art from 260 here, and this one process called Views Over the Marsh. And we have way more than that: cards, prints, and also little note cards. So please come by next week or join our live next Thursday so you can see the whole gallery of it. But today we're showing one of our poets. He is a poet and he also does some drawing, and we have 6 graphite drawing here, graphite drawings here. Each one of them is $45. All of them are either 8.5 by 12 or 12 by 8.5, and I'll read the short. Robert St. Germain is a self-taught artist born in 1976 in Toronto, Ontario. He has been making art since childhood. He uses his creative personality to create wonderful drawings and paintings using pen and ink, pencil, and acrylics. Robert is influenced by comic books as well as Gothic and heavy metal music. His art is done freehand in an intuitive, unplanned, and uncontrived style. Robert is an easygoing person with a dark sense of humor who enjoys playing the guitar in his spare time. He appreciates having a creative outlet that is therapeutic and takes his mind off stresses. Thank you so much, and I'm staying in the gallery as we have a lot of art that came in. Please come shop. Christmas time's coming. We got a lot of Christmas art.
And that's why we have different hours today, is because we have the Writer's Circle, so that is one of our active members. But now that we've shown off that, come by here and show what the actual art workshop or art demo is going to be. So I always forget to introduce myself. I'm Ollie, and so I'm actually going to be leading today instead of just joining in. Does anyone else want to say who we have here? Ursa. We have Ursa, Taylor, and Logan, which are all familiar faces in the studio as volunteers or staff. So today we have a big pile here of crayons because we're going to be doing colorful cross-hatching. And so I have an example here that I did this morning to give you an idea of what that means. So I have 2 examples here. This one's, we have the apple here, which you can see it's red mainly, like a red apple would be. But I also have the blue and the yellows in the shading so that it's more colorful than it normally would be, and all the lines are straight hatching. I say cross hatching, some of it's hatching, some of it's cross hatching. The only difference is that cross hatching involves like cutting through each other with perpendicular lines versus hatching generally goes all parallel. It's not. And then I have a little face here, which is what I'm gonna do kind of in the art demo here, is I'm gonna show off how to draw a face while also playing with the colors and the cross hatching. And then everyone else has selected their crayons as well. As I've noticed before we started, not everyone is going as colorful because everyone seems to have a monochromatic palette, but that's okay. There's no rules to this. And as per usual, let us know if the sound is terrible, and we'll do our best to fix it. And I'm gonna angle this camera so you can hopefully see what I'm doing. With some emphasis on hopefully. Okay. This is my paper. So what I'm gonna start with is I'm gonna do the paper portrait orientation, because I'm gonna do a little face, portrait of a face. And you'll have to excuse me because I'm gonna constantly be monitoring the camera while I do this. So what I'm starting with is a yellow. Not because this is my favorite color, but because it's a light color. So I'm gonna use it underneath because it'll be less noticeable once. So yeah. So I'm gonna start, you might not even be able to see this on the camera, but I'm gonna start with like a little circle. This is how I start most of my portraits. Yeah, it's really invisible on the camera. Just trust me, there's a circle there. Maybe I'll use something slightly dark so you can see it a little better. So what I do is I start with a circle, and then I put a line underneath, and then I attach those. I don't always draw out faces the same way, but this is a pretty solid way I start, is with the general. And of course this line goes down to be the chin, and then this is the main bulk of the head. For the jaw, it's really up to you how you want to do it. You can do it very square and come down very straight and then do a kind of more distinct corner, or like I did here, I did it a bit more oval, so it's a smooth incline, decline, curve. Everyone's judging me while I'm doing this. And then I'm just gonna scribble like a line about in the middle, and that's gonna be where my eyes go. So I am also, for anyone watching, I am doing a stylized portrait, so I'm not worried about proportions being accurate, but these are certain guidelines that help me with my portraits, like having the line in the center, because often I'll either put my eyes too high or too low, and then if it's a stylized portrait, that can be good in creating a character, but I generally, if I'm just doing a general sketch of a random face, I will aim for approximately that. And then the nose goes between the eyes and the like circle line, and then I'll put the mouth around where that circle ends. Like, hopefully, yeah, you can see that on the. You can see that. Oh, there's a horrible shadow.
Just a little bit.
The lighting in here. If I switch this to the other side. That's a little better. Zoom out a little bit. Oh, the angle's good.
It's a little bit laggy, so it's a little.
Yeah, but I'm trying to do it so you can actually see it like somewhat at a reasonable angle. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Here we go. I'll just have to work through a cord. Or I can put this on the other side. I'm hopefully talking loud enough that it picks me up. Okay, where were we? Oh gosh. So now I have the basic structure of my face done. And I am gonna go in with the details. I call it colorful cross-hatching because I'm not worried about realism. I'm not worried about any specific colors. Specifically with drawing people, I like to use like random colors because then I don't have to worry about getting a realistic skin tone, because that can be really tricky, especially when you have a limited color palette like you have with crayons.
You don't pick one color.
And if you only pick one color like some of us did today, but I usually go, at least start with a lighter color. So something like a pink is not horribly far off from a human skin tone, while also being a lighter color, so I can layer to get darker and darker. So I'm gonna first start kind of defining the features before adding too much shading. I'm running out of breath as I'm talking. There we go. Here's the first sign of hatching. I'm gonna do some light pink on the cheeks for a blushy kind of thing. And one thing that you can see in my example here is that I use often a cooler, darker color to be the shadow and a lighter, kind of warmer color as the light. If you have a specific lighting sequence or like lighting scene that you're thinking of, you can absolutely change that. But I find that's just a general guideline that helps me understand what colors kind of generally to use. Again, not putting a horrible amount of thought to this though. So, I'm going to the corners of the mouth. I'm going to use a darker blue. How are you finding it?
It looks kind of like a mask right now.
That makes sense, as it does not have irises or pupils.
Not yet, no. We're getting there.
Yeah, also thinking of like what color the hair is going to be. I generally tend to draw people with darker hair, but I don't use like solid black or brown per se when I'm doing something so colorful like this. So what I do is I'll take a color like a blue that is like kind of close to a black, or at least in comparison to the other colors, and use that for like eyelashes. This is cerulean, this is a very dark blue. That's fine. Work with it.
It looked dark when you picked it up.
I know, it looks really dark, but then I'm kind of liking it though. a lot of thought into the expression I'm doing, and a lot of the expression comes from the eyebrows. So I'm gonna, when I go for the eyebrows, I did them first in light pink, which again, using the light color so I can go over it again is a nice trick I like to use. So I'm gonna make them look a little less startled, a little bit more like happy by upturning them a little bit. She looks even more worried now. It'll come together. Come bombard everyone with my attention. And who do we have here?
Gideon.
It's very cute. Very
It's
mischievous.
just two colors right now, but we're working on it. I don't know where I'm going to add the green, but green's going to come.
I like it. Again, it's nice starting with the light colors because then you can add and come on around without getting tangled on things. We have. Is this someone in specific?
It was a self-portrait I did during residency.
Mm-hmm.
Redoing.
I like it. I do like. Again, I will say there's no rules, but it is very monochrome.
Yeah.
But I like it. I like that you used kind of. I'm looking at it in real life and missing it on the camera. It doesn't fully pick up on the camera, but the different variations of the shades where it has that like greeny undertone in some of the spots, but also that like very pale blue, almost like not gray, but like unsaturated color. It's very nice. The layers.
I'm kind of going wild.
This is your self-portrait?
Oh, we're doing self-portraits.
I see.
Oh,
No.
Yeah.
I'm just assuming based on what it looks like.
Yeah, I can see.
I like it.
Yeah. Seeing how all the colors match or mix with themselves.
I do like it. This is the best example of cross-hatching
Yes.
we have.
Cross-hatching, back-hatching.
It makes me think of like a quilt or like,
Yeah.
I guess because also like weaving is crossing in the same way, so it has that feel to
100%.
it. I like the color choices too. The pink and the blue, especially, I really like.
Oh, I know. That's shocking pink.
Shocking pink.
Shocking.
Oh, it is shocking.
Shocks you, yeah.
That makes sense. What blue is it?
This blue here. It's
Oh.
crystal blue.
Crystal blue and shocking pink.
Yeah.
Sounds
That's
like a
mix.
superpower of some kind. Yeah. The whole thing has like very pop art feel though with the bright colors.
Yeah.
And then coming back around. I have the lighter colors layered, I'm going to go in with more darker colors and make things pop out more. the shading I do is generally thinking of course, where the shadows on the face would be. And if you do makeup, that's a good little trick of knowing where to put the shadows, because generally what you're doing with makeup is you're accentuating those features. So often makeup artists will do kind of lighter on the center of the eyelid and darker in the corners, and then shade in kind of like the cheekbones to be darker to emphasize the facial structure, and go around the nose too. So that's exactly what I'm doing as well with my drawing. She has the greenest green eyes you'll ever see. They're kind of mesmerizing. What kind of hair should I give her? She's bald currently.
What? Windswept hair. Make it like she's standing in a very windy place waiting for a bus or something.
I will do my best. I don't know if I know how to draw windswept hair. But it's a fun challenge.
We're talking about Shirley Temple earlier, so ringlets.
She's got the ringlets.
I loved Shirley Temple as a child, actually.
My sister especially used to like her, but I used to watch all of her
movies.
I think We watched them mostly at my grandma's place, and she had all the movies. And honestly, I don't remember them very much. I do, though, very distinctly remember because we were talking about like hand warmers. I distinctly remember her when she had the like little muff.
Little muff.
Little muff.
My grandma made me a little muff when I was a kid that had Dalmatian print
Oh
on it.
my gosh, I would have been just so jealous.
And a jacket to go along with it. I
Oh
wish
my
I had the
gosh.
picture.
That's so cute.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
This is not looking too terribly bad.
Speaking of TV shows that we watched as kids or movies, when Mom and Pop Kettle was brought up yesterday, I was just like, I forgot about those movies actually, but I always watched them with my grandma. Always.
I love this. Like, I love thinking about like childhood things, and then like it brings back a flood of like different emotions,
Yeah.
or like something you completely forget about, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's unlocked a new realm in my memory
Yeah.
that was completely gone.
Completely just poof. Yeah. I think I'm done. I think this is all I can do.
Do you want to do another one? I'm doing my best with the hair.
It's pretty good on camera.
Perfect. It's questionable in real life.
I need another color that's not already on my color palette. Maybe orange.
I'm attempting to follow some logic with her hair, but it is minimal. Actually, I'm not really following any logic.
I feel like green would work, but it's not really burnt for some reason.
I'm thinking either you go for something that matches more, but a darker color, or something that contrasts and do a lighter color. But I don't have specific colors in mind.
To use black, or does it have to be
You're
colorful?
allowed to use any colors you want. Whoa. Right, I'm not actually doing that much cross hatching right now. You know, it's hatching and cross hatching. Just cross hatching sounds better than hatching.
It's true.
Hatching what, an egg? Dead silent.
Oh, we were trying to be serious.
Speaking of childhood stories and hatching, one of the books we used to read as a child, we being me and my sister, not we as in me being a multiple person in a single child's body.
Did it wrong.
I, as a child, used to read a book called Fletcher Hatches. And it's about a dog whose owner has little like eggs. I'm not sure if they're chicken eggs or duckling eggs, but they hatch, and so the little ducklings are getting all the attention. So Fletcher the dog gets sad and feels neglected. So he's like, I guess I have to hatch, then I'll get attention. So he pairs up with his beaver friends, and they build an egg around him. And she's all sad because he's missing, until bang, he hatches out of a big pink egg. Spoiler alert, sorry, for Fletcher Hatches. The book is probably from like 1945 or something. I have no idea. I don't know why I told that story. It just comes to me sometimes, you know? Sometimes I think about Fletcher. We're all Fletcher sometimes.
Getting somewhere.
There is no wrong in art. Actually,
Actually inverted the colors, but that's okay. Nobody's gonna know but me.
that's true.
This is the strangest portrait I've ever done ever.
Wow. A superlative.
That means things, I'm sure.
Like a yearbook superlative where it's like the most likely, like the most.
Oh yeah, our yearbooks did that.
Yeah.
It didn't show me that part. I'll have to show you that. We were going to my yearbooks the other day, and because the high school agency shut down, those are the only things I have to show. Of, like, this is my high school. This is where everything is.
Yeah.
Right? So a little bit embarrassing going to my yearbooks. Yeah, and I have to bring mine in for you.
I once went through a friend's yearbook with them, and I can't remember, they were pointing something out about them, and every time I was like, I don't know them, but I get the feel, you know, I know what you're saying.
Yep.
It's so interesting to be like, where are these people now? I have not seen so many of those people in so long. Like, I follow some of them on Instagram, so
Same.
I know some of them are like still in the city, but I've not seen them since high school.
Except mine were all in 7 years ago.
weirdest was once I saw someone from high school that I wasn't necessarily friends with in high school, but I saw them and I recognized them, and my like brain went, "Hi! Oh my goodness, hi!"
Yeah.
And then I had to have a conversation with someone I never really talked to. Oh, familiar face. No, I don't know them like that.
I actually realized that I have one of my peers from high school is in our community, actually. And I don't talk to her now, but I follow her on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I wonder if she knows that it's me because I go by a different name now.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
It's like a different lifetime.
That's not terrible.
High praise for yourself. Mine is getting a little scarier as I keep working on it.
Mine is
The thing is, when are you done is a question that comes up a lot.
It's a very hard question to answer.
4:30.
It's kind of creepy. It's a weird fusion between Gideon and Lorna.
Let's take a look. Oh yeah, I'll go around again. And we have our first portrait. Come around. Anything you'd like to say for yourself? Or about your art?
It's unnerving and strange, but it didn't turn out as bad as I thought it would. I kind of like the crosshatch look of it, but the colors are all weird for me. It's too colorful.
Your colorful cross-hatching went too colorful.
But that was the point, right?
Yeah.
So I tried to stay on point.
Yeah. No, you got it. I think that like it's challenging, especially when you're using like something like crayons to distinguish the colors well enough, which is why kind of I tend to use colorful instead of just like an actual color palette. So yeah, the contrast worked very well. And then coming around here. I like the cross hatching. It's got an intensity to it. It looks just like you.
Yeah.
I like
Chiseled
it.
jawline.
Wow. Looks really good.
Best self-portrait.
Yeah.
What was your inspiration?
Doing a bunch of things, using colorful and
Just colorful and cross hatching and crayons. You read the title and was like, I know what to do. Perfect. I do like it a lot. It has a very pop art feel.
yeah, I'm having a quick cool border. So.
Yeah. They're all very fun and different.
Jessica Hill says they're really quiet.
Need
I
to,
don't know how long ago that was, though. I just noticed the comment now.
Yeah, it's tricky when we can't actually hear the sound. Like it's tricky. It's at 4:10. I'm giving mine a neck and a coat, so it's not just a floating head. Well, we have the time.
Cross-hatched northern lights as well.
Ooh, that's really pretty. Another thing I like about cross-hatching is you can kind of just scribble and you don't have to necessarily plan out, especially if you're doing larger areas.
Colored today. How many of you can say the same?
Well, hopefully the people watching live are actually following along.
Big audience today. One of the things with the live is, you know, sometimes we get people watching live, sometimes we don't get as many, but I think it's important for us to have this option for anyone that's outside the city. I know not everyone can make it in. The same way not everyone has the option to do this to join at all because of they might not have Wi-Fi. But between all avenues, hopefully everyone will have a way to join in.
Oh, cute.
So cute. We have a Christmas tree. Yes, Upbeat's Christmas tree.
I have an extra one that Christine gave if you want to sit.
Ooh. Okay, we can find a way to do that. So those are some of the ornaments available at Upbeat. So they're hand crocheted. We have a snowman, a pierogi, and a pickle by Christine Gerard. Yeah, if you come by, you'll see them. They're very cute, very popular little ornaments. crayon on my drawing's face. Is that cruel? Disrespectful.
They were examining it.
I think the coat made all the difference. She feels kind of like a 1940s lady or something.
I feel like I should take it home and put it on my fridge now.
You should.
We put it on your fridge?
Yes, we can put it on us. Yes, we can both go on my
I think that's amazing. We have fridge art.
Fridge art.
I like those eyes.
Thank
Very
you.
familiar.
They're very green.
And the purple wait a second. Wait a second. Purple hair and green eyes. I don't know anybody like that.
No one at all.
Yep.
Ooh, Clint has joined in. We are doing colorful crayon cross hatching. So we've been using crayons to create these wonderful portraits of specific and non-specific people. And is that it's your aura.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I never specified that we were doing portraits.
No, yeah.
I think it's
I
just
was like, oh shoot.
I think it's just funny because everyone else did one. Wow, it looks just like you.
Try to do it on the claw on the other side.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The colors are great though.
Yeah.
Get that tropical kind of feel from it.
Oh my goodness. I got chilly halfway through that whole thing.
It is very cold here, especially with less people in. We have this canvas. Mine looks very startled. I just gave her very wide eyes, you know? They all have vastly different emotions to them. What do you think, Kate, as our
I
usual?
think that's great, and I'm glad they didn't join because I'm not as good as
Oh, because you're like, I'm glad I didn't join, because what is this? No, it's a fun one. Oh. Okay, thanks, Kate. Alarm went off. Yeah, I like the crayon too because I feel like I myself also don't love crayons that much. But we have lots of them, and because they're such a simple medium, it kind of feels like it's less pressure to do it. You almost feel like it brings me back to my youth, you know? And scribble around with them. Yeah, because you could definitely also do this with pencil crayons, which is something I had considered, or markers too. Pencil crayons would usually be my go-to, but I figured you don't use crayons very often these days.
Yeah, I like the crayons. And I haven't actually played with crayons in a while, so.
Yeah, and same with like crayons aren't great for like shading in one huge area, like with a solid color. So the cross hatching is beneficial in that way because you don't have to worry about completely filling it in.
Pretty sharp. You got a haircut done. $25, he said. He's got a haircut done. He's doing like
wondering about that. Beautiful. I'm gonna lose my voice now.
These two have similar expressions.
That's true.
Yeah.
Actually, they're very much like
Yeah.
same features, just different style, completely different art style, but like very similar feel. I'll go over them one more time because we have another 10 minutes, but we might end maybe a touch early if everyone's kind of finishing up and I'm losing my voice. Yeah, they're fun. It's cold in here. For some reason, our vents are blowing cold air still, even though it's cold outside. Oh, you want to put it with the rest of them?
Sure.
Beautiful.
Portraits and the portrait of your soul.
Beautiful. Well, I guess thank you everyone for joining us. I won't linger too long since we're all finishing up here. Let us know if there's any art projects you specifically want to see, any mediums, any subject matter, any prompts, anything whatsoever. We're always open to anything. And again, we're still figuring out the new microphone, so hopefully the sound will get better in the future. And we will see everyone next week for another live. Probably led by Kate as per usual, but it was nice doing some art with you. Bye everyone.